It is a Victory Monday here across Kansas City. Glad you're joining us on 95.7 FM, KCMO Talk Radio. Let's go.
It's time for the good, the bad, and the ugly.
All right, let's start with the good. So Friday morning, our feature Friday guest was just an outstanding woman with an amazing organization here in Kansas City, Bobby Jo Reed, who is with Healing House. She is the founder of Healing House KC. And they had an open house ahead of the holidays on Saturday in KCMO. And they help folks who are battling addictions. They help them get back on their own 2 feet. She's been doing this for, going on 30 years now in Kansas City. It started off as just for women, but it's now men and women. They are helping hundreds of people every single day on their path to sobriety and to getting them back to a place where they're working and functioning members of society once again. So they had their holiday open house on Saturday. We had her on the show Friday morning, and I got a text message from one of their people saying that they had a very successful open house. Many folks who stopped by said that they heard about the open house during the interview on Friday morning here on KCMO, and they got also a lot of folks who just showed up with checks on behalf of Healing House and wanting to support that cause here in Kansas City. And that was, not necessarily the purpose of the interview, but this audience showing up for a great organization ahead of the holidays here in Kansas City and going out there and joining their open house and giving them the money that they need to operate Healing House KC is a testament to you and those of you who did show up. And we were not asking you to do anything. It was not some KCMO sanctioned event. You just went out of your way to be generous with your time and your money, and that was amazing to hear. I got that text yesterday after the Chiefs game, and I was really on cloud nine. After being out at Arrowhead and watching that overtime win and then getting that text message, I mean, it couldn't get much better than it did yesterday for me in those couple hours after the game. So great job by all of you. Outstanding work if you went out there, and warming you up for our Children's Miracle Network Miracle Day of Hope coming up here on Thursday, December 11th. That is right around the corner. So we've got that going on here in a couple of weeks. And we also have, just to package it all together, we've got a meet and greet happy hour happening next Wednesday that we are announcing here on KCMO. We'll be up in Liberty. We've never done anything up in Liberty. And you can RSVP at 3 Halves Brewing, KCMOTalkRadio.com. Join myself and Keatsman 4 to 6 p.m. Holiday happy hour next Wednesday at 3 Halves Brew and Bub up there in Liberty. It's going to be a great time, and you can RSVP right now at KCMOTalkRadio.com. So we've got a lot of great things happening. We can't wait to see you out there, and we have never done anything up in Liberty. So this will be a first, and that gives John Anthony 9 days to figure out what exactly he wants to wear. That's mostly why I'm giving the lead on this, so that John has a week plus to figure out what he wants to wear. It might be a little cold for the fishnet, John. You might want to think of something else, maybe an ugly Christmas sweater or something like that. Same for you, Mark. You guys can figure it out together in there.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
All right, good. I'll have a good time. Looking forward to seeing a lot of you out there. All right, the bad from the weekend. This is driving me nuts, and I don't understand why they did it. Mark, if we could pull that clip from 634, that socialism vote from the House floor, why the House is wasting time on this nonsense when these guys and gals have not worked for the better part of 2 months. And what did they do last Friday? All the things they could be doing on behalf of the American people. They waste their time on a show vote condemning socialism. Here's what it sounded like on Fox News.
Just showing this from the Hill right now. This is a measure to condemn socialism. The vote is still being tabulated, but of note, the 4 leading Democrats in the House voted with Republicans to condemn socialism, yet 96 Democrats voted no. Mm-hmm. So those are the Democrats who voted with Republicans, Jeffries and Catherine Clark, Pete Aguilar and Ted Lieu. So that vote is in, and the big meeting happens in a couple hours, White House, with the Democratic Socialists out of New York meeting with President Trump today.
I mean, it's all just a game to these people. You got Mamdani, the New York City mayor-elect, who's going to the White House or went to the White House on Friday. So they decided that they're going to vote on condemning socialism. And for the record, here in Kansas City, Emmanuel Cleaver voted to condemn socialism.
You mustard moo.
And so did Sharice Davids. So do with that what you want. I don't much care in terms of interpreting that in any way. They just voted they voted for condemning socialism because, well, they knew they had to some extent. It doesn't mean anything for the policies. It's all just a game to these people. All that does is then allow certain people to get on social media and say whatever they want to say. It makes things tribal. It gets people on cable news, on Fox or MSNBC, but it means nothing. Absolutely nothing. It accomplishes nothing. And considering they haven't worked for the better part of 2 months, and they got another government shutdown potentially coming up in late January, which is all the extension was good for when they reopened the government, it's good to know they're working on the important things. I mean, these people are totally useless and worthless. And every single day, you just want to bang your head against the wall when you see them wasting time with stuff like this. I mean, seriously, for all the good stuff Trump has done, a lot of it's been through executive order. They can't even codify in the law some of Trump's policies. So what happens then? A Democrat's going to get in the White House. They're going to undo a lot of Trump's policies, and around we go because Congress is worthless, absolutely worthless. So that was the bad from the weekend. The ugly from the weekend, well, we are going to middle school basketball. That's where we are going for the ugly. Mark, your oldest daughter had a middle school basketball game.
This was actually the middle daughter.
Oh, the middle.
This is elementary basketball.
No!
Yes.
Oh, I had the story wrong. This is elementary school basketball?
Elementary basketball.
Oh, no. So you're working the shot clock, right?
Yep. Exactly.
All right. What happened?
So the coach is chirping in the, I would say, veteran referee's ear the entire game, complaining about the younger ref.
Who was doing this? The coach?
The coach from the other team. So
Okay.
he wasn't going after the younger ref necessarily, but he was just the whole first half just in this guy's ear the entire time. He warned him, sir, be quiet, be quiet. Finally, after it came to about 15 minutes into the game, and the ref tees him up. The parents have no idea what's going on. The kids don't know what's going on. But this ref had enough. This guy was talking to him the whole time, complaining about travels, non-fouls, everything like that. He goes, it's a fifth grade basketball game. Calm down, sir. Gives him the technical, and I said, there you go. I started clapping, and the guy got so mad at me. The other coach got so mad that I was excited that he got a technical.
Oh, really?
He could tell. It was hilarious.
Hey, good for you. Good for you. Good for the official as well. We should have put that guy out at Arrowhead yesterday because the head official at Arrowhead, man, that guy was out over his skis. He was, I don't think he was up for that moment yesterday, the white hat out at Arrowhead. We could have used the guy from the fifth grade girls basketball game that you were working the shot clock for.
He had a level head.
Good. And what are you doing, man, as a coach? Fifth grade girls basketball? I mean, I assume it's like a rec league or something, right?
Yeah, it's a little competitive, but not super competitive.
Oh, my gosh. Complaining about travels in fifth grade girls basketball? Relax, buddy, okay? I mean, you got to get a hobby. Seriously. You got to find a hobby. You can't be taking your frustrations out on officials in fifth grade basketball. Just take it easy. Well, good story there, Mark. Good job by you. Round of applause as well. There's your good, bad, and ugly from the weekend here on KCMO.